it's time for modified racing action at hpt.com Speedway. 24 cars, 25 laps, a main event. Here come the highlights, fast and furious. Jimmy Hernandez and Cody Agler lead them down to the green flag to get this one started at hpt.com Speedway. Heading off into turn number one, looks like the 77 of Cody Agler going to get the early jump. Hernandez in second, but he slides up coming out of turn number two. It's going to allow the 777 of Kerry Davis to slide to his inside. At the stripe after lap one, it's going to be Cody Agler, Kerry Davis, Jimmy Hernandez, and Bill Robinson, the top four. Cody Agler, the youngster out of Emporia, Kansas. We get a good look at him in that Clint Boyer-backed Skyrocket chassis. Only his second full year of racing a dirt car in that modified. Picked up a win earlier this year at Lakeside Speedway, looking for number two on this night. Another guy looking for a win, the 777, that SB chassis of Kerry Davis right there in that second spot. Davis looking good holding on to that second spot, but there's a lot of action throughout the field. Last year's track champion, the 69 of Ryan Phillips, looks to slide to the inside of Kyle Covert in that 77, trying to take away the fifth position. The rest of the field, though, still hot and hungry. Good rain out this last week gave some new faces a chance to show up to Heartland Park, Topeka and race. The 73 of Shad Batter right there following the 91 of Shane Wittengill, his first time after running CMS all year to go over to hpt.com Speedway. There's the 4J of Jake Richards sliding to his inside, looking to take a spot away. Up front, the battle's getting a little bit more hairy as the 18 of Justin Boney and the 77, last week's feature winner at hpt.com Speedway, Stephen Bowers. They've now made their way up to the front half of that field. That's 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th right there, looking to move up in position. Boney takes that high line. He'll go around the outside of Ryan Phillips, and he looks to take away the spot from Kyle Covert, but a yellow flag is going to come out and bring everybody back for another restart. At the restart, it's going to be Cody Agler still out front, Kerry Davis, Bill Robinson, Kyle Covert, and Ryan Phillips, your top five. As they head back into turn number one, Kerry Davis a little too hot going in there. He'll slide, lose a little ground to Cody Agler as Agler hugs that bottom of the racetrack and continues his lead here in the early going of the modified A main. It's Agler, Davis, Robinson, still your top three on the speedway. Very smooth and dry, slick surface at hpt.com Speedway. Agler again hugs the bottom line. As we said earlier, he picked up a win at Lakeside Speedway, has not got a win yet at hpt.com Speedway, but he'd like to see one on this night. The battle for the fourth position now starting to heat up as Stephen Bowers Jr. takes that spot away. Justin Boney goes back into fifth. Bill Robinson, he's going to see an assault there on the high side from Bowers, looking to take his spot. Robinson holds the bottom line. There's Stephen Bowers going by on the high line. And then Justin Boney holding that fifth spot. The old up and under move as Bowers heads down to the bottom of turn number one. He'll try to take that spot away as they head back into turn number three. He'll push up, get into the side of Justin Boney a little bit. A lot of great racing action last Saturday night at Heartland Park, Topeka. Boney looks like he's got a little bit of a tire rub right there. He will be able to maintain throughout this event. Another yellow flag situation comes out. They'll have to restack them. Right now it is still Cody Agler up front with Kerry Davis to his rear. Then it's going to be Bill Robinson and Stephen Bowers Jr., the top four. As they go back to green flag racing, Kerry Davis gets a run on the high side. He is starting to feel some momentum now in that second position as he's reeling in the leader, Cody Agler. Davis starting to find a little bit of a different line to his liking as he starts to diamond off that corner just a hair. Back behind him, though, the action is heating up. Bill Robinson still holds on to that third spot, but Stephen Bowers Jr. and Justin Boney are still knocking at the door. Cody Agler. He extends the lead. He finds a little bit of some more power as he gets a little bit further away from Kerry Davis in that 777. Stephen Bowers Jr.'s now made his way around Bill Robinson. He'll take over third, and so comes Justin Boney in that fourth spot. Laps beginning to wind down, and lap traffic now starting to get into the way as well. Cody Agler, he'll see the lap car, the 178 of Al Halderman, as he heads out of turn number 4. That's going to allow Kerry Davis in that 777 to reel him in a little bit. Agler makes his way through lap traffic. He pushes up a little bit high on the speedway. Kerry Davis is there to gain some more momentum and some more track position as he reels right back up to the back bumper of Cody Agler. The dogfight now ensues. Second car to get ready to be lapped is going to be the 7 of Anthony Tanner. Davis and Agler still 1 and 2 on the speedway. Agler goes to the inside of Anthony Tanner. He'll drop back to that bottom. Kerry Davis hugging that bottom line. Comes off with a good run. He will stay right behind Agler as the laps are starting to wind down. Good run down into the bottom, and it looks like Kerry Davis is going to get that spot as they get ready to head out of turn number 4. But wait just a minute. It appears that a yellow flag is waiting to come out as you see the lap traffic get in the way of Cody Agler. Agler had to slow up, but there's that spinner right there. It'll bring out a yellow, and because they revert back to the last completed lap, Cody Agler goes back out in front. Now, though, he's got Team Bowers right behind him, though. Kerry Davis in that 777 as he tries to make his way on that high side. And there's Stephen Bowers now in third spot. Agler not able to hold on to the bottom of the track like he was earlier in the event, allows Kerry Davis to get up inside of him at the flag stand, about a dead heat. Coming out, though, of turn 2, it looks like Kerry Davis is going to have the advantage as he heads in this time by. Another yellow flag again on the A main event. Restart this time with Kerry Davis out front, Cody Agler in second, Stephen Bowers in third, and Justin Boney in fourth. Boney looks to the inside of Stephen Bowers for that third spot. He will not be able to make that pass, and it's Kerry Davis now extending out into a little bit of a lead. Bowers making his way on the high side, one of the places a lot of people haven't tried all night long, and he's making it work as he pulls alongside Cody Agler. Davis, while this racing's going on behind him, he extends that lead. And you'll see the white flag this time by. Last lap for the modified A main. And as he heads out of turn number 2, it looks like Kerry Davis in the 777 is going to go on to his first win here at HPT.com Speedway in 2010. Battle now will be for that second spot. Coming out of the turn 4, it's going to be Stephen Bowers Jr. getting that spot. Kerry Davis again is your winner. Bowers comes home second. Agler is third. Fourth goes to Justin Boney. And then a great run for the Manhattan, Kansas native Grant Youngins, who finishes in that fifth spot. As we look through the rest of the field here on the teleprompter, it was yet another great race at HPT.com Speedway. For more racing action, make sure you stop by inthepits.net for all your local racing coverage.